Hey guys, Davey here. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Again, today is Friday, so we got the book review of the week. And today we'll actually be talking about Leadershift by John C. Maxwell. So, John Maxwell, he is an author and a leader. He does coaching and leadership in his own companies, and he has a company where he trains leaders to become better leaders and then go out and influence more leaders, something like the Mech Nation, pretty much. And John Maxwell, I mean, he's like one of the renowned biggest names when it comes to leadership. Everyone basically knows who he is. If you're in the leadership field, you know who John C. Maxwell is. He's written over, I forgot how much it was like 50 plus books, which is just insane. I wonder if it says it here somewhere. But he's written a ton of books. I actually got to see him live for once, which was awesome, during Grant Cardone's 10X Growth Conference 3 in Miami this year. He was actually one of the speakers there, so he went on stage and he spoke, and I gotta say, he was just awesome. His message was powerful, and just the way he spoke, his fluidity, no filler words, no ums, stuff like that. This guy was insane. So I was super excited, super happy to pick up his Leadershift book and go ahead and take a look at it and read it. I will say one thing, this book is pretty long. It's a little bit longer than normal. It's about 250 pages, but it is jam-packed with an awesome variety of knowledge and techniques. He goes over 11 essential changes every leader must embrace. And one of the things in this thing, the biggest thing that he talks about is servant leadership. So what is servant leadership? Servant leadership basically just means, hey, I'm not the boss, I'm not the top dog telling you what to do. I am the servant. I am the one that serves you. I'm the one that does all the work for you. I help you grow. I want to see you grow. I don't want you to help me grow. I want to help you grow. I serve you. You don't serve me. That's the kind of mentality, and you'll see that this kind of leadership in every book, just like when we review The Go-Giver, same thing, servant leadership. Same thing here, servant leadership. You see this sort of cycle of all these leadership books and all these great new modern ways of being a leader is through servant leadership. And it's not just modern. I mean, if you look back into history, you'll find leaders that have served through service. I mean, they've given their time, they've given their knowledge to help others grow. And that's where the companies are able to flourish. And that's where their people and their employees are so happy to work and is so excited to work for such an amazing company because of this kind of stuff, because of the knowledge and the servitude that people like John Maxwell provide and teach others to provide as well. So servant leadership, you'll see that throughout the whole entire book. He talks about it all the time. Let's see if I can find like an important, cool point here somewhere. He talks about, expanding your network requires humility. It requires intentionality. It requires energy. It requires time. It requires love. And he talks about each one. So building a network, it's about you taking care and wanting to help the other person. It's not just about, hey, I have something, join my network because I want you to join. No, let's help each other. Let's actually help each other so we have a great network that builds net worth. Like that saying goes, Another point, he talks about, I stopped interrupting. He stopped interrupting people, let them finish, let them talk. You're a servant leader. You let people talk. You let them finish. You let them complain, argue, experiment, express, whatever. You let them go ahead and talk, and you just listen. Another thing was he started asking questions. Questions. Ask the person more questions. Ask more questions. Hey, so how'd that happen? Oh, talk a little bit more about that. Or hey, you mentioned that. What do you mean by that? Be interested in them. Be interested in their work and what they're doing and what they tell you, and they will feel special to you. They'll feel important to you, and they're going to respect you for the fact that you respect them and you want to know more about them. It's just an awesome way that this book just talks about these different things. It's so powerful to teach you how to be a better leader. And then you look at, he actually answers couple different questions people have in their minds and how to be a better leader, stuff like that. Talks about consistency. what it is to be a leader and a transformational leader, the different qualities that it takes up, stuff like that. So I mean, it has a ton of knowledge, ton of amazing concept and things to really take a look at. And I mean, this guy, John Maxwell, he is one of the top trainers in leadership. I mean, this dude practices and teaches leadership for over 40, 50 years now. So he's written so many books. You know this book is going to be awesome. You know it's going to have the right information, the right knowledge, because he's done this for such a long time that he's a specialist. And that's what I'm trying to portray here. So anyways, guys, please check out Leadership by John C. Maxwell. He's my man. I've read a couple of his other books. All were amazing. Maybe I'll talk about them for one of the Friday book reviews. But with that being said, though, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in another one of my videos. Peace out.